Sending love out to all the kids. I hope you guys have safe, successful years. Sports, you don't have any injuries. Academically, you succeed. I just hope everybody is successful in the school year coming up.
Hell yeah, everybody cheering, all them babies. Nah, but speaking of being safe, Washington State, there's been, I don't like saying a rise because there's always something going on, but there's like a spike in gun violence, you know. And I mean, I say Washington State because Seattle, Tacoma, they are tripping everywhere. Like I seen the other day, like an intruder got killed in Hood Sport, Washington. You know, I'm like, people are tripping out of here. And then because I'm like, where's Hood Sport? I don't know if it's Hood Sport or Hood Sport. So
you're a Negro, so we're gonna combine it.
I'm about to take this girl up to Hood Sport, but nah, it's crazy because I was, I had to, get directions where it's at on the phone on the Google Maps, and it's like 2.5 hours away. I was just like, people in Washington State are tripping, but I wanted to get your idea on what do you think it takes to not doing that, Courtney, prevent violence, but what a help aid. As far as youth go, because crazy adults and all that, kind of get out of your hand. That's in the system's, hands. But as far as the youth go,
more resources, more things to do. We were kids. There was nothing to do. If you weren't playing sports, if you weren't at the community center, you was into some BS. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't realize that you have to create opportunities and things for kids to do. You have to create, whether it be a seminar or somebody cool coming to talk that they look up to, or a concert, you know what I'm saying, or just something hands-on where they can be there, and not just once a year, These type of things have to happen often where it's like once a month, a couple times a month where it's really youth outreach, not just having a program and having people come to a community center. Like, we did that, you know what I'm saying? There's things that involve and revolve around the neighborhood that can distract the kid when they're at the community center, or when they're playing sports, when they're off the field, not around coaches or parents. It's easy to get distracted. I just don't think there's honestly enough things going on for kids to stay entertained and to look at something different. The only thing they can do is look at what's in front of them, just like with us. Everybody tell you to be a doctor and a lawyer, but the coolest dude in the hood sell dope, hit bank licks, or, you know what I'm saying? It's just what's close to you and what's a closer resource. So they need to put the things that they want people to see and achieve to be in front of them.
That's what I used to tell people all the time. You could go to your family and say, hey, this real estate class, $548, and they'll say, well, how are you gonna get the money? Like in the Black community, but you can go to your neighborhood and you get a pound on consignment. You know what I'm saying?
You get whatever on consignment because you pay it back.
That's something we have to fix, and that's one thing I do believe. I tell everybody, it starts at home. Everybody, like even me and you, you know what I'm saying? There's certain, things I wish I didn't have done, and there's certain things that, I would never do, but I know me and you didn't have that much guidance, father figure, household like that. We were looking for a home outside, and that causes issues. Like, I heard somebody say, I don't remember who it was, but somebody always preached, like, you can't tell the youth anything without showing them nothing.
Man,
it's like, because I felt that way. You need to be doing this, doing that. First of all, you're not even doing this, doing that. And then that, I see no end result to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's one I can't remember who it was, but their counselor, I remember them saying I had to go buy a chain and buy a car with rims on it. Not because I want that.
Mark Rivers.
It was Mark Rivers. He said, I didn't understand that. He said, then I showed the kids my car with the rims, and they're like, oh, man, that's cool.
Well, you know, that was your job.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because he knows what affects us as kids. It ain't the words so much. It's the actions and what we see. And a lot of people that we come up with, we even got people, Deontay, he's in the studio right now. You know what I'm saying? We all come up in that era where it was like, we're all outside. It wasn't really too much internet, you know what I'm saying?
Outside.
And so even in our era, they didn't put enough in front of us. Now, today, I do think kids have better resources, better things, but it's still a lackage of actual things for them to I would say interact with. It's not
to catch their attention, because that's one thing I think there's an issue with. First of all, the education system is not tweaked for our children at all. No. Like, of course our kids excel, but also there's a lot of them who are like, I'm bored, it's not keeping my attention. So I just think there needs to be a revamping. Everybody who's in position to run things, there's some people who are younger, but most of the positions that are filled, whether it's education or politics, are old people with old ways, old mantras. So I think we need a change of pace, a change of people, scenery, all that, because the old ways are what's been doing it by, and it ain't been working. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.